Welcome back to Lost for Words with Lori. It is Tuesday. It is July the 12th. Man, the year is going fast. It is officially the year is half over, and we are already in the second half of the year and into quarter three, as we call it in the finance world, because that's what I do for a living. I'm in the finance world. And I'm an accountant, as some of you may or may not know, and that is what I do. And numbers make me angry. So I guess I'm in the wrong profession. But that's kind of a inside joke, and it's probably not very funny to some of y'all. But I hope you're all having a great week so far. I want to give a quick happy birthday shout out to my boots, my girl, my sister from another mister up in the Midwest, a very talented graphic artist. If you're of a mind and you need any graphic art stuff done, she did the most lovely banner for my channel, and she does thumbnails. She did the thumbnail for my Sunday Fun Day lives that I'm doing to learn the StreamYard platform. Very talented gal and just a really good human. So I just want to give her a quick happy birthday shout out. Today is her birthday. I'm not going to mention how old she is because, age is just a number. Another one of those things that make us angry. Also, tomorrow, Wednesday the 13th, is my nephew's birthday. My nephew, Pete, over in Germany. Ich liebe dich. I hope you have a fantastic glückliche Geburtstag. Happy birthday to you, my friend. He is 22 years young. I am going to throw that out there because until you get to 25, we stop keeping score in the birthday world. But it's birthday week, and I just want to tell everybody happy birthday. We celebrate birthdays. I think birthdays are important because without the day of birth, you wouldn't be part of my world, and I'm grateful for you both. So I hope you guys have wonderful celebrations today and tomorrow, and I'm grateful for both of you. So I hope it's wonderful. So today, shall we play a game? Shall we play a game? You guys remember the 80s movie called War Games with Matthew Broderick and Ali Sheedy? What a great movie. Loved that movie. I was a big video game nut back in the day. It was old school. We're going to take some of you Gen Xers back to the day. If you haven't seen the movie, go see it. Rent it on Netflix or whatever streaming platform you got. But what a great movie. War Games, yeah. The premise of that movie was Matthew Broderick was, a high school geek, and he had computers. And this is right when computers were kind of a big deal, and the internet was just starting up, and you could, old school log in and go do stuff. And he was kind of a hacker, and this kind of, there's a point to this story. But he had, wanted to play a game, and he hacked into a supercomputer at NORAD to play a video game about global thermonuclear war, right? And he wanted to play this game, and he thought it was a game. And what he did is he tapped into NORAD's civil defense for the country, and it started off a chain of events where it was a game simulator, but they actually thought that Russia was going to war with the United States and launching missiles against our country. And it turned into a great story. It was like a spy movie. They logged in and they thought, and they traced it back to him, and they found out who he was. And it was a great cat and mouse game. And these two teenagers and, a big cat and mouse game. And it was really great. It was a good movie, and their search to find the creator of this game, and a lot of life lessons there. But in this movie, I started thinking about this movie a little bit this morning as I again follow what's going on in toxic cesspool world and the war. As we talk about war. And this movie was about war between two countries and the implications of that. and what's going on in Toxic Cesspool World, which is a continuation of he said, she said, and all of the drama that surrounds all these things. And much like in the movie, you know, the FBI, the man started digging into these kids' lives and where they went to school and what they did and everyday stuff, and was able to use that against them, all because they wanted to play a game. And Toxic Cesspool World is much like that. We have two sides, sometimes three, sometimes four, but we have all these different factions of people digging into the lives of people, all because they wanted to come to a platform and do their thing. And I'm still seeing that. I'm still seeing people playing each other against one another and spreading misinformation, using people's past and personal information as weapons, and then manipulating others with misinformation and being hypocritical and using it to divide communities, much like in this movie, where this game was a simulation about war and what would happen with the casualties. When, you know, this same kind of thing is going on in the virtual world, where these people are feuding and dividing communities when they could just be staying in their lane and doing their own thing. Much like in government or in politics, where if people would just do their thing and stop manipulating and being hypocritical and doing what they do to try to play games for their own agendas, and for the good of the collective. And, you know, it's just sad. It's really sad, and people are still wasting all this energy on all of that. At the end of the movie, when it all comes down to it and they figure out that it is just a simulation and it's not real, much like Toxic Cesspool World and the internet, it's not real. It's not your first world. It's not reality. It's just a virtual thing, and it should be used as a tool for good. It should be used as a tool for encouragement. It should be used as what its initial missions were, not as a divisive thing or as a warring faction thing. But at the end of the movie, the final conclusion, I guess you could call it, was the computer says it's a strange game and the only winning move is not to play. And I think that's the biggest takeaway that I've been trying to hammer home to most of the people who are critical thinkers, who are smart enough to listen to the message, is to not play, is to avoid the drama, is to stay out of it. And you have to ask yourself a question. Be a critical thinker. Why does any of this matter? Is it even any of your business? Is it any of your concern? Is it a your problem or is it a them problem? Are people gaslighting you? Are they using their own agenda to try to get you to take sides? Are they dragging things in that have nothing to do with you to try to abuse your emotions, to try to bring in subjects that they know will twist at your heartstrings to get you to play the game when it really has nothing to do with you? Do your own research before you listen to someone else's hearsay. Stop wasting your time on other people's drama. I mean, why are we wasting energy on other people's bullshit? It takes your focus away from what you came to this platform for in the first place. I started YouTube for music. Toby died, and I changed my whole direction for self-healing and for the greater good, right? To better myself and hopefully better other people. Every minute I waste watching and entertaining this garbage is a minute that I'm not focusing on me and my channel, or me and my platform, or me and my friends, or me having fun, or me doing what I came to social media for in the first place, and that was to socialize and make friends. Not have war, not have drama, not have stupidity. I didn't come to social media for all of this anger and hatred and all these negative feelings. And to be honest, I'm sure 99% of the people here didn't either. So be a critical thinker. Do your own research. And if it doesn't serve you, then why are you wasting your time and energy on it? Again, it's a strange game, and the only winning move is not to play. Don't involve yourself in other people's drama. If it doesn't serve you, why are you playing? Why does it matter? Is it even your business? Is it a them problem? And if it's not a you problem, don't make it a you problem. Don't allow people to manipulate you with their agenda. I don't care what it is, whether it's family, religion, or anything else. If it doesn't have anything to do with you, mind your business. Butt the fuck out. Don't entertain it. Again, if somebody wants to vent to you as a friend, then keep it private. Don't go running your mouth to other people about other people's shit. It's not your business. If you have some experience in something and people want to ask your advice, that's great. But that doesn't mean that you have the right to go spew their personal business to somebody else and create drama over it. It's a them problem. You're not gaining trust that way. I know lots of things. I have lots of good friends that I've made on social media over 25 years. I've watched their kids grow up. I've made lots of friends in the music industry. It's a wonderful place to be. But that's private. That's personal. That's your friends, just like in your first world. You don't run around damaging trust by spewing personal business on the interwebs. It's not anybody's business. But I have good friends, good first world friends that I've met in person. We talk on the phone. When I'm angry, I vent, but they don't run off and spew my secrets or what I'm angry about. They tell me, maybe it's something you should have a conversation with them about, or I'm not comfortable giving you advice because I don't like that person. That's fine. That's accountability. That's owning your shit. I've talked about those things. The only winning move is not to play. Don't play the drama game. Don't get involved in shit that doesn't serve you. Don't waste another minute of energy on things because you're taking away from the whole idea of why you came to social media in the first place. I'm tired. I want to see content. I want to see my friends succeed in the things that I came here to watch them for in the first place. Again, they're just wasting time and energy. And frankly, it's sad. At the end of the day, all I can do is ask people to wash their fucking hands and be a good human. Those are my thoughts for today, guys. Love y'all.